Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Meadsyreplays, and we are back with the jageroo, the Jagdpanzer E100. Now, before I get underway with the video itself, now there has been a few changes, and you might notice I've got a new logo. One of my friends created a logo for me, where before I had a seal logo. Now, the seal, when that was made for me by my great friend Nilo, it represented me as a player. So I liked not so much seal clubbing, but I liked playing any tier like tier 1, 2, 3, any tier, and I got called a seal clubber by quite a bit. And the main reason I got called a seal clubber was because I had 1400 battles in the Lukes. Um, Back in the days, it was an OP tank, especially for platooning. Two of them in a platoon, you could win 30 battles back to back, no problem whatsoever. And it was the big reason I got past 60% win rate. Before that, I was on like 48% win rate, and then we found the Lukes, and we played it. We spammed it. 1400 battles later, and we get to 60%, and until they nerfed them. So the seal for me doesn't now represent me as a player because I don't enjoy lower tier. I don't play the lower tier as much as I should now, or as much as I would. So the seal it didn't mean anything. So I asked my friend, who created my banner on my YouTube channel, I just want something simple, just an M, with the 69 in it, and he put a tank at the bottom, and I asked him to change the tank and just put a Leopard 1, because Leopard 1 is my favourite tank. So it's just nice and simple, it doesn't stand out in sort of any way, it's just simple. M with a 69 with my favourite tank. On top of that, he created, obviously, just my weekend replays. I've had the same sort of thumbnail, and we've just changed that a little bit, made it a little bit better. So we've got new thumbnails for the weekend replays, and on top of that, we have a new device. We have now the Razor 2. So this battle and the next battle, you are going to see, this is recorded from the Razor 2. Whereas the last two battles are quite old battles, and they're recorded on my Samsung Galaxy S8. So I'm hoping the quality of the video, at least for the first two battles, and going forward, are a lot better than they was. However, there is one slight problem that I do have, and that's with the sound. So on my S8, my Galaxy S8, I had the ability to record battles with internal sounds. So I could have my phone at work, I could be doing my work, record battle, and it will just, I could have my phone on silent, and it will record internally. It will record all the sounds internally. This, you can't do that. Google or Android have now changed that, and it's not against the law, but they no longer allow any app to record internally. So I can only now use an app that records the speakers. So the sound recording this battle is just from the speakers, which means I have to be dead silent when recording, which will be a little bit of an issue with me, as you know, a lot of the times I record at home when I've got Kieran, or I'm recording at work while I'm doing work. Now I won't be able to do that because at work I've got a lot of loud noise surrounds. It's kind of hard. So now I either have to sit in my car or when I get home from work. So it's going to be a lot more time consuming because I have to have a completely silent background. Um, on top of that, when I do record, as you might see by this battle and my battle that we've just had, which I haven't been able to talk about, it's recorded through the speakers. So the speakers on this phone are so good, like really good. And that's why I need it as silent as I can be, because I could be across the room with the speakers grabbing the game and it really loud, and it will still get some background noises because the speakers are just really, really good on this device. So The sound that you are hearing in this battle and the last battle is going to be the sound. It doesn't sound the best because, as I've said, it's from the speakers. But until Android allow internal recording, then I'm afraid this is the sacrifice that I have to give to get better quality gameplay. Now, last but not least, finally, as I've said, I've got a new device. I can start streaming. Now, I've set up my streams, I've set up OBS, I've set everything up, I've upped my bitrate, I've upped the quality, and it's looking good. I've done a stream just to test. It was offline, no one can see it, and except for people that I send the link to, and it seems pretty good. It seems pretty good. So by the time this video is released, I would have probably already done a live stream. So that is all the update of the channel. That's where we're going to go. We're going to carry on doing reviews, new tanks, replays, etc. But for now, we're going to start talking about the jageroo. Now, it is a tier 10 German tank, and it's a fantastic tank. It's got lots of armor, it's got a lovely gun, it's got a lovely heat pen. It's an all-round great tank. Now, the armor is okay. The bottom plate is really weak, and the two side cheeks are really weak. But if you start angling at, then those become very, very strong. But it's the gun that's to die for. The gun is so nice. The speed is not so great. The speed is quite slow, so it's, for me, you can play it front line as a super heavy, or you can play it sat at the back. If you sat at the back sniping, if you've got the targets, then it is hard to penetrate those weak spots because you're at a distance. But for me, I like playing it close combat, which you see in my battle. The first battle was my battle. And if you are going to play it in close combat, close to the enemy, then you need hard cover. And always stick with to the side of the map or with against rocks or buildings. Do not get caught out in the open. Now, that battle was amazing from my good friend Bob, and I was actually in a platoon with him that battle. 7 shots, 6.4k damage. He gets the ace. I do my bit as well. I get my first class, 3.8k damage with 3 kills. 7 shots. He gets a lovely ammo rack in that as well. Now, the next, we've got 2 more battles. These 2 battles are actually recorded on my S8, so the quality is not the same. And that's the best thing about the Razer phone. I have got everything switched up to high. All the graphics high. Grass mode, sniper, shadows, literally everything. And it runs perfect. Now, with my S8, I couldn't do that. The graphics were on low. I couldn't have shadows. I couldn't have grass mode. I couldn't have anything like that. And also, this device is capable of 120 frames per second. I have 120 frames per second switched on my booster, on my phone, but Wargaming have not actually released it or updated it on in-game. So I can't turn 120 frames per second in-game. We're hoping in the next couple of updates, I've been told, hopefully update 5.9, that should be available for Razer phone users, the 120 frames per second. Now, this battle, it is Shu. I think it's pronounced Shu. I actually had to type his name in Google and just to hear how it is pronounced, and I believe it's Shu. Now, he's in a platoon with an E100, and he is in the jageroo, and it's mines, and he's not going to sit at the back and in sniper position. He's pushed the hill. He's completely pushed the hill. He's took a little bit of damage, but he's done 2.5k damage. Now, there is 3 tanks pushing around by the cap area, so he's E100 platoon mate has pushed him. So he's going to go and he's going to help his E100. So they take out one E100, got the jageroo there, and you can see the angling is absolutely perfect. When you get a player that knows how to angle this tank, they are very hard to deal with. Very hard. But if you're looking straight at a tank like that enemy jageroo, then you've got no chance. And again, he gets yet another bounce. He's going to leave the jageroo because he's only on 178 damage, and he's got an 800, 900 alpha gun. You don't want to be wasting that on just under 200 damage when there's a tank that's nearly full health behind him. So 5.2k damage now. If you look at on the left, But in fact, he's actually done a little bit more. So when he gets his next shot, you'll see he's just told his platoon mate, look, I've done 5k damage. But in fact, it's around about 6k. So he's going to shoot the E100 there, and now it's 5... No, the damage called 5.7. So actually the banners are behind on the banner at the left. So 5.9k damage, he's blocked 2.7, but now he is a one-shot. 63 hit points, 3 against 3. Now the enemy jageroo is looking, but then he decides to look away at the last minute. So now he gets that shot in, 6.6k damage. There's just that jageroo which his teammate is going to deal with. Look, 5.5. I don't think he meant to write 5.5. I think he's actually supposed to write 6.5. So 7.4k damage now. Now his platoon mate just totally ignores his, and he gets the damage. Now if that was me, I would leave that damage for Shu. He's done really well, and he comes and steals it right at the last minute. But he still has a great battle. 7.4k in the jageroo. He gets the ace, 1440 XP. So nice battle from Shu there. 7.4k damage. Now, last battle we have Entacross, and again it is the jageroo, and he has a fantastic battle, but it's not as much damage as the last battle, but he gets pretty lucky, and it just goes to show how good the jageroo can be in the right hands. If you're in the right hand, then this tank is a complete beast. Now, a lot of people complained about the Death Star because it has a 900 alpha gun. This tank has armor. It hasn't got speed, but it has an 800 alpha gun with like 5-second less reload than the Death Star. But yet no one ever complains about this tank. Why? Why do people complain about the Death Star but not this? Now, it's pretty clear, probably because the Hesh on the Death Star can do 1600, where this can do 1500. If you get a max high roll, this tank on HE can do 1500. And even without the max roll on the HE, if you can get a max roll on the AP, you can do 1000 damage, which I did on my first battle. So Entacross now, they are one tank down. There's one tank down on his team. He hasn't took any damage yet, and he's only done one shot. He's only got 900 damage himself, and you can see he's in the middle, but he's got hard cover, so he's in a good position. He's looking for shots on the enemy. He's got the 268 there. Oh my god, the grill. Bad timing to run away from that grill, and that one shot could have been a game-changing shot. Now, the grill, he was running away. He did the right thing, but unluckily for him, Entacross was looking at the Object 268 as the grill crossed the path, and he managed to take him out, and it's a fantastic shot. Now he's going to use HE to clear up the Object 704, which he should, which is a great decision to make. So now it's 2 tanks down each, but that will soon change a little bit. You've got the Leopard 1 that is going around, you've got the E75, you've got an FV215B, and he's got an Object 268. Nice high roll, 815 on the Leopard. He takes him out for his 3rd kill. So it's now 3 tanks down each, 4 against 4. The E75 is going away, and he just misses, just by the skin of his teeth, reloads just as the E75 goes out of sight. So very unlucky. Now the FV215B pushes up, and that was a bad bounce. That was very unlucky. It's now 3 against 4. He saved these hit points, which is what I say to everybody in the game. Save your hit points as long as you can, because you may need them, and that's exactly what happens. Nice shot there on the Object 268. The IS-4 takes out the Chieftain, which now is 2 against 4. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. There is a Death Star on his team, but he is getting deleted from the FV215B. And again, he gets a shot, and he's going to get another shot from the 268, but he does manage to take out the 268. 4th kill, 2 against 3. The Death Star is just about to die. Gets a shot from the IS-4. he is reloaded. I'm not sure why the IS-4 is pushing so much. He takes him out, but now he's on a long reload. The FV215B gets a side shot into him. He's now on 17 HP, and this is where his knowledge comes into place. He is he's angling. He gets 2 lucky bounces. Now he's on a long reload, and you can just see the angles he is doing, and it's causing the E75 a lot of problems. He's on 6 kills. That was a bad bounce. Just when you don't need a bounce, you get a bounce. That's very, very troll. E75 is trying to run away, but you can see he gets a nice shot into him, and now you can see him aiming at those cheeks, and he's going to wiggle every time. He's going to look at one cheek. He's going to have to then look at another cheek. He soon shoots, and he gets the bounce. He's going to switch to HE. He's going to clear him, and 7 kills and a fantastic battle. 6.2k damage, 1300 block damage, and that is how you play the jageroo. So I hope you enjoyed the video. There will be a few videos coming still from my old phone because I've still got some saved, but very soon they'll all be from this phone with hopefully better quality. But for now, I am Meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye bye.